Hey everyone, it's me Ollie from Retaliate, and today I'm going to be covering 5 more Fortnite glitches for you guys, and I'm pretty sure all of these are brand new. There's some here which haven't even been shown on YouTube before, so I hope you guys are looking forward for them. There's a new way to build sideways which I'm going to show you, as well as a few more launch glitches, and some other glitches that came out the other day. Anyway, before we get into the video, I'd like to thank everyone for the amazing support on the channel as always. We're on 73,000 now, and we're aiming for 80,000, so if you are new here, make sure you definitely do subscribe, and this is probably the best time to subscribe just before the summer. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming out this summer, as I've said in my other videos. So if you are new here, and you enjoy Fortnite glitches and stuff like this, then make sure you definitely do subscribe, because in the summer if you're bored then there'll be these glitches for you guys to do. So obviously Fortnite gets a bit boring and these glitches just make Fortnite a lot more fun. Anyway, thanks to everyone that subscribed recently, and if you do enjoy this video at any point, make sure you definitely give the video a like, because it helps out so much more than you think. And if you're not using anyone else's supporter creator code, or you've used mine in the past and you're not sure if you're still supporting me, make sure you go to the item shop, press into support a creator, type in Retaliate and press into accept. Now it's going to help me the most at this time because all the new skins are coming out, so if you don't want to help me out, make sure you definitely use my supporter creator code, because it helps out so much more than you think. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys all of these brand new glitches right now. The first glitch I'm going to show you guys is a brand new way to build sideways. Now this is really easy to do, and all you need is some planes, and you also need these place spawners. Now what this is going to allow you to do is put a place spawner sideways, and once you do that you can actually build sideways once you respawn. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really easy to do and it's not been shown yet on YouTube. So all you need to do is you want to place down a plane like this, and the goal is to try and delete it and enter it at the same time. Now it's not going to do the same thing as usual. This time it's just going to kick you, but your screen should shake a bit, so you're going to press into enter and delete at the same time. So as you can see, it's really glitching out, and we just lost loads of HP, and I'm not sure if it's worked this time, so I don't think it has. I'm going to try again. I might actually end up dying, so let's just try. So here we go. This time he spawned all the way up here, and I think it's actually worked this time. So as you can see, my camera is actually shaking a bit. I think you press on to delete like a little bit before, and you will lose a bit of health, so be careful of that. And basically once you've done this, you just want to build upwards. So I'm just going to build upwards like this, and then going to build a floor. And also, if this glitch has worked, you're going to see in the bottom right, you shouldn't be able to see your inventory. So we can actually still see your inventory in here, but you shouldn't actually be able to see it over here. So now what you need to do is you want to select the player spawner. Now I'm pretty sure this is a player spawner here, and all we're going to do is really weird, but we need to stand in this position here, and we want to move upwards until we can see the player spawner try and turn sideways. Now I'm not 100% sure why this happens, and I'm not sure how to trigger it every single time, but you're going to see for a millisecond there it actually has to turn it sideways. So it's going to take quite a few attempts to do this, but you're going to see if you get in the perfect position, it actually lets you rotate it a bit. So I'll tell you once I've done it. So as you guys can see, I just did it here. It only took 3 attempts, and now we've actually got it sideways. And once you've done this now, if you return back to the hub, you're going to see once we enter it again, we should actually be able to turn sideways. If your thing's shaking like this, just respawn and it should stop it. And now we're going to go all the way down here and go back into the rift, and hopefully the glitch should have worked. So if it's worked properly, our camera is going to go sideways, and here we go, it actually has. Now once you've done this, you're going to see that you can actually copy stuff, and when you copy stuff with your phone and you paste it again, it'll actually turn it sideways. So you can see here the schematic showing it sideways. And I'd recommend putting some builds on the floor before you actually do this, otherwise it's not really going to allow you to build. You can see here it just let us place it, so we can place some here. You can see we've actually built a door here, and when you open it, it does this really weird animation. And you can also do ramps and cones and stuff like that. Now you can't actually put down cones whilst you're in this glitch, so you probably should have done that before. Also, you can see here we've got a floor. We can try and turn this sideways as well. So here we go, we've put a sideways floor, and once you've done this, you can actually do other stuff as well, which is really weird. Now I'm pretty sure Epic Games did patches of most stuff, but of some stuff you can actually put these sideways. Here we go, I think it'll actually let us do this, so let's try and do this. So there we go, we've actually put a fireplace sideways, and you can actually do stuff like that with launch pads. Anyway, we're going to get straight into the next glitch. So as you guys can see here, we've actually got an invincible build, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So as you guys can see here, we've got a dinosaur, but it's actually invincible, and you can see you can jump straight through this. Now I'm pretty sure these do save on your island, and this is actually really easy to do. So it's found by Scalit. A huge shout out to him. Make sure you definitely check him out if you haven't already, and he does upload Fortnite glitches almost every single day. And basically what you want to do is you just want to get any single item that you want to make invincible, and I said before, I'm pretty sure it does save. If it doesn't, I'm sorry about that, but it's still a cool glitch to do. Anyway, all you need to do is you're going to copy it, we're going to paste it, and then we're going to press into exit as well. So we're going to be spamming copy and exit. Now if you look at the bottom left of my screen, you can see that the exit button is actually right click. So I'm not sure it'll be on your computer or on your console, whatever you're playing on, but you just want to press into exit and copy at the same time tons of times. So we're going to try it now. Try and press exit a few more times than you press copy though. So here we go, we're going to try it now. So we're just going to press into copy and exit, and we want to do this for around 10 seconds, and I'll show you once I've done it. So I'm not sure if it's going to work this time. Sometimes it does take a few attempts, but if you try and delete all of these, you should actually have one that's invincible. So I'm deleting them all now, and it didn't work this time, so I'm going to try it again. So basically we're just going to copy and spam onto exit at the same time. So here we go, I'm spamming it fast this time, so hopefully it's actually worked. I'm only going to do it for around 10 seconds. So here we go, we're going to try deleting them, and hopefully it's actually worked. So here we go, it's actually worked this time. As you can see, we just spammed it, and when we pasted them all, we actually had one that's invincible, so we can jump through this, and if we do leave the island, it will stay and everything. So it's actually really sick that you can do this. And as you guys obviously know, you can't do damage to them, so they are completely invincible. So this is a really easy way to make anything you want invincible. You can do it with the cube and stuff like that, and if you do with the cube, you can actually walk inside of it. So I'm going to try with the cube one time, time, and I'll try and show you guys once I've done it. So as you guys can see, I've actually done the cube first time, and now we can actually go straight through it, and that's because I'm in phase mode. But you're gonna see once I go out of phase mode, I can actually walk through it. So here we go, and once you walk into it, it's actually black inside. It's really cool, and I'm not sure why the cube does this, but it's actually really sick that it's completely dark inside. Anyway, I thought you guys would find this useful. Huge shout out to Scalit. Make sure you check him out, and let's get straight into the next one. So I'm now going to show you guys a really easy glitch to go inside of first person mode. Now you can't use your guns when you do this, but it's still really cool because it changes your field of view and stuff like that. Now it's really easy to do, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it now, but it doesn't work on some sides of the maps. It only works on certain sides, so I'm going to try and explain it as good as I can now. So as you can see here, this is where the island is, and I tried doing it over there, it didn't work. So I'm actually facing this way. So the island's there, and we're here. So you want to make sure you're facing this way, otherwise it's probably not going to work, but it's just going to make it really difficult. So all you need to do is you're going to build outside of the map, and you're going to put down a baller. Now once you've done this, all you're going to do is you're going to put some problematic guns outside of the map. So to do this, just go into weapons. You just want to paste some, and then we're just going to drag them outside of the inventory, and they should go on the other side. And now once you've got the gun in your inventory, you want to make sure that you're actually holding it, and all we're going to do now is enter the baller, and we're going to exit it. And as you can see, it's worked. And now when we move around, we're actually in first person, so you can see his feet and everything here. And if you try changing guns and stuff, it's not going to work, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. And I'm not sure if you can emote and stuff like that, but you can see we can actually go in first person, and we can look around and stuff, and it's actually really sick to do this. So sometimes it does go back to normal like it just did then, but it's really easy to reset. And as you can see, sometimes it doesn't actually let you run, so I think if it doesn't let you run after you've cancelled the glitch, all you want to do is respawn, and it should go back to normal. So here we go, it's actually worked with the turret, and now you can see that we've got this really cool animation. So we've actually got the shadow stones animation where it makes us walk really weird, and we've got a really big field of view. Now obviously when you get the gun out, this will go back to normal, but you can actually do it with the turret, and you can get a completely different result. So this is kind of like two glitches in one. Anyway, I just thought you guys would find this cool, and let's get into the next glitch. So as you guys probably know, there was a launch glitch with the baller that you could do in public games, and it allowed to go all the way to the other side of the map in seconds, but it did get patched. But there's a brand new way of doing it, and the only reason it got patched is because they got rid of the rift goes. So unfortunately they did vault them, but they still have the rifts around the map, so you can actually use them instead. So all you want to do is you want to enter a baller, and again this does work in public games, so I'd recommend having glide redeploy in case you go flying off the map, and you want your friend to grapple onto. Now huge shout out to Aquaplace for helping me with this. So I'm going to grapple onto him, and I'm going to go into the doorway, and he's going to go into the rift. So it didn't work the first time. I'm not sure why it didn't work, but if it doesn't work, there are a few rifts, so you should be able to do it with one of them. So here we go, I'm going to grapple onto Aquaplace, and now he's going to go inside of the rift now. And as you can see, it's worked this time, and I got launched so far. I'm actually completely outside of the map, and I actually died, and it ended the game. So I didn't know I was going to launch that fast. If that happens in a normal game, then you're kind of screwed. And as you can see now, I actually died to the storm, so I didn't know I was going to do that. That was kind of funny, and I've never seen that result before. Anyway, you can mess around with this glitch, and sometimes you'll just get results where it just teleports you across the map, and you'll be able to survive still. Anyway, this glitch is a bit inconsistent, but it can be used to teleport you in normal games, so be careful with it, and let's get straight into the next one. So a lot of you guys may have seen this glitch in the past, and what it allows you to do is get unreleased items. Now, I did make this island code a while ago, and that Epic Games have actually patched a method on how to build stuff outside of the map, meaning I can't make any more of these. So unless I find a brand new way of doing it, this isn't going to be possible anymore, and Epic Games are probably going to try and patch this really soon as well. So they've already put a huge patch on it, so the reason I'm showing it is because I want you guys to do it before they actually get rid of it. So what it does is it allows you to get the dinosaurs. You can actually get them now, so it's kind of pointless, but there's other stuff as well, like the battle bus. So it used to be the third rift, but as you can see now, there's a new rift here, so I'd recommend entering it in this rift and also this rift here. So just do it just in case, and all you need to do once you've entered the rift, so the island code will be in the description, and once you've entered it, you're going to enter the first island. So I'm going to try and Aquaplace island here, and it's a meadow island, so it has to be one of the big ones. You can do the cube islands as well, and hopefully it's actually going to spawn a platform. If the platform doesn't spawn, then they've probably patched it, and that's kind of annoying. Oh, so here we go, it actually has worked, and you can see we've actually got tons of the stuff. Now I can't see any of the other stuff. I'm not sure where the battle bus is. Maybe it's just not spawned in yet. So as you guys can see, it's just spawned in now, so you've actually got the battle buses. Now these aren't released, these are from the main island. So ages ago, you were actually able to get stuff from the main island, and this is back when season 7 first came out, and a few people that had some of the unreleased items, they actually gave it me, and I made this modded island code that actually spawns it. So you can see, you can actually paste them and stuff like that, and it's just so sick how you can do this. We've also got this really cool flag here, which has a llama on, as well as one of these clown boards. Now I'm pretty sure these are still on the main island today, and they were from like a challenge ages ago back in season 7 or season 8. Actually, they might have even been from season 6, but you can see, you can actually use these. So here we go, you can activate them, and it's actually just really sick that you can do this. Now obviously there's no point getting the dinosaurs now because you can get them from prefab, and we've got the other battle bus here as well, and this crane, so you can get all of these, and I recommend putting them all onto your island. And the second you paste them onto your island, they will stay forever, so even if Epic Games removes it from the game, it will still stay on your island. Anyway, they were all the glitches. So there we go guys, that's another 5 more Fortnite glitches. I hope you guys have fun messing around with all of these. They are actually really good fun to mess about with, and I will be uploading another top 5 or top 10 Fortnite glitch video in a few days once there's more to upload. And make sure you definitely do subscribe if you are new here. We do try to upload almost every single day, and we try to upload the brand new Fortnite glitches before anyone else. So the support on the channel has actually been amazing, and I really appreciate it. And I'm just so glad the way the channel's going. We're growing so fast, and if it carries on growing at this rate, we could easily hit 100k by the end of the year. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thanks everyone that's been using my support to create a code, and I hope that you all have an amazing summer, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.